What is serialization in Java? To serialize an object means to convert its state to a byte stream. We have object output stream or to write our object into a byte of stream. So let's start with an example. I will create one class serialize example, and here I will create one more class which I want to serialize. Class student, let's say, and this student class I have int id, int age, and string name. So these are the three properties we have in this student class, and here we have main method. In this main method I will create, okay, it is already defined, so let's say this is stdnt, something like this, because it's a duplicate class somewhere. Now I have changed the name. So this student class have three fields: id, name, age, and I will create instance of this student class here, and I want to convert this class, this object, to output stream or byte stream. I will set some values. Age is equal to 18, std dot id is equal to 101, and std dot name is equal to abc. So this is our object, and I have already added those values to this particular object. Now I want to write this object into a file, so that process is called as serialization process. So first of all I will create object of file output stream, that is called FOS, and here I will create object of file output stream, and I will pass the path where I want to create this. So I have this path here. In this path I will write object into student.txt file. Inside this file I want to write the object. So this constructor will throw some exception, so I will throw that exception, that is file not found. And now I will create object output stream, object output stream OOS, and here I will pass this FOS here, file output stream object here, and this constructor will also throw some exception, so I will add this as throws. Now we have this OOS, and I want to write this std. Okay, so here we are getting some exception. See, here we are not able to write this object to this particular file. So let's see the signature of this student class, because it is not implementing serializable. So serializable is nothing but a marker interface. It doesn't have anything. If you see here, it does not contain anything. But if you are making our class as serializable, then only it will be, we should be able to. So I want to write this student object into this particular file. Here we have object, write object method, and in this object method we can pass our student object. This is our object. Now after write this object I will close this and also close this FOS. Let's try to run this example, and what happens we will see. Here you will see this exception here, because intentionally I haven't defined this class as serializable. If you are not defining class as serializable, then you will not able to write this particular object. See here, this class is not serializable, so I need to serialize this class. Here the serializable is an interface which is a marker interface. It doesn't have anything, but it has the capability to serialize our class. I will define one serial UUID number, that is 1. I have defined this serial version UID. Now let's run this example once again. Our application runs successfully, and now if you see here I have this student.txt file, and in this file we have this data, age, id, name, something like this. So we have written, and we are able to write our object into a file. So we have saved our state. Later point of time we can get back our object from this particular file.